Hello and welcome ES Church to another night of E-Talk. We are so excited that you decided to tune in on tonight. We have a special guest on tonight that is going to tell you about her healthy living and some of her products that she actually sells. Now, we want to take a moment to tell you about our Healthy Living Challenge. Yes, we are living healthy in the year of 2021. We want you to visit our website at www.11stcogic.org or download our church app. Listen, it's only $10 to register for the Healthy Living Challenge, and the person who loses the most weight between January and May will win a grand cash prize. Yes, a grand cash prize. So go ahead and sign up. Don't wait, because we are living healthy in 2021. Now, our special guest is Theola Graham. She is a Herbalife representative. So let's get ready to talk.
I am an independent Herbalife distributor. But before I got to be an Herbalife independent distributor, I used the products. And the way I came about the products is because I was tired of the up and down yo-yo effect of dieting with medications from a doctor and the all the different diets that you see out there. The what is the Hoyle boiled egg diet where you eat eggs every day. You're supposed to lose weight and you name it. I tried it and it might have worked for the moment, but then I wasn't mentally able to control that. It was like I was losing weight because of those things. And when I stopped taking those things, because I did not have a made up mind, I went back to the whole bad habits. Um, I started these products February the 14th, where I was at my heaviest that I had ever been in my life, which was very shocking to me, which broke me down mentally, emotionally, physically. I was a mess. But I prayed about it. I asked God what I needed to do to get the results that I wanted and to be able to maintain those results and not just, be going through the motions of something. So like I said, I started the products on February the 14th, Valentine's Day, while everybody else was out eating steak and all the other good stuff. I was having a shake or probably some spinach with some chicken or something. I don't know. But anywho, I started the products. I started getting great results with the products. I was working out in the gym 3 days a week, dropping weight. It was dropping so fast. So I was like, wait a minute now. And it was a blessing. Then I got hit by a car because a teenager decided that she didn't see me walking down the street. So therefore, I was unable to work out, but the products themselves are so good until I was able to maintain and continue my weight loss just by being consistent with my nutrition program. Because one thing's for sure, you cannot outwork bad nutrition. You cannot eat what you want to eat, how much you want to eat, and think that you're going to go to the gym and just lose weight. That's just not how it works. So from February the 14th to, I want to say, the last week in April, because I had a goal in mind. My goal in mind was to be in a size 12 for my birthday, which was May 24th. Plugging, remember. I wanted to be in a 12. So actually, the end of April, I was in a size 12. And I had lost about 34 pounds by then. Totally, since I've been on my Herbalife nutrition, I have lost 58 pounds and
Wow.
I have kept it off.
Good job.
And it's been a great feeling. Anybody know me and they follow me on Facebook, they know I like to take pictures. I'm a model in my head. So to see to see my transformation from one thing to the next was like amazing. And it's sometimes you be losing weight and you don't know that you've lost so much weight until you actually do like a side by side comparison of pictures. And like my son, he was like, "Mama, I didn't even know you had lost that much weight until you did the side by side." And I'm like, yeah, it was your fault that I was big the first place because you ain't tell me. So, anywho, like I said, and then after using the products and being so successful with the products, I was, and people start asking me, what are you doing? Like, tell me what you're doing. What's your secret? I'm like, it's no secret. I do Herbalife. And so they was like, well, where can I get Herbalife? So I was sending them to my upline, who is the person who introduced me to Herbalife. And she was like, so I can keep getting these coins, or you can become a distributor and start your own business and get your own coin. So I believed in the product so much that I became an Herbalife independent distributor. And side note, I am the owner, CEO of Embodied Nutrition, where we serve these shakes, waffles, teas, oatmeal, other supplements, all available. Inbox me. So yeah, and what my program consisted of was 2 shakes a day, 2 snacks, and a protein focused meal. So, it was, we call it a colorful meal. So it didn't have no breads on it. Not that I couldn't have bread, it just was easier not to have bread. So that's what my program consisted of, and that it was, and also the energy teas, which boosts your metabolism, burns calories just by drinking it. You can burn 80 to 100 calories just by drinking a serving of the tea. So yeah, that's a little bit about how I got to where I am.
So with the shakes and stuff, do that actually do in the program you're doing, does it replace the meals that you would normally have? Like say, they say breakfast is the most important meal.
Right.
So instead of having your traditional grits, eggs, from bacon and some pancakes and waffles.
You can still have waffles because you can make this into a waffle.
Okay.
And yes, to answer your question, when you have both of these products together, which is the protein drink mix and the Formula One healthy meal, when you mix these two together with water, that's considered a full meal replacement. It gives you 21 grams of vitamin and minerals, which you find in, if you were to plate a healthy meal. Every item that's on your plate is included in these 21 grams of minerals. So yes, it replaces a full meal.
Okay.
Now, if you did the Formula One by itself, then that's considered a snack.
Okay. So then I guess, so you would have that for breakfast, and then lunch you would have another version of that, and then you had a regular meal at night, if I understood it right?
Right. A lot of people can flip it. You do your breakfast, you do your lunch, and then you can have your dinner. Or some people like to have their big meal or their plated meal or their protein focused meal as their lunch. So it's like, okay, well, I'm eating all this food for lunch, and then when you get home, you wind down, you have a shake, you go to bed. You're not going to be hungry. If you make your shake right, you're going to feel like you're cheating. You're going to feel like you done had a whole, you're going to feel like you had a whole milkshake for dinner. So a lot of people like to flip it that way. Me, myself, personally, it was easier for me to do the shake in the morning for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and then my dinner at home because I'm spoiled and my mama was cooking my food. But I digress. But then once I realized, because, people get burned out with shakes, oh, no shake. When I found out that you can eat your shake instead of drink your shake, I was all for it. So like I say, you can make these into waffles. You can make it into pancakes. And you can, we call it an oatmeal bowl, where you just, you make your oatmeal, you cook your oatmeal the regular way, and instead of putting like sugars and all of that, you'll put your powders in it. And it tastes really good. That's actually what I had for breakfast this morning, an oatmeal bowl.
So I think my bad eating habit is, and half of that is because I worked so long, is I eat late.
Hmm.
So what's the latest time that you eat in one day?
See, that's controversial in itself. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, you don't eat after 7 o'clock
Yeah.
because your metabolism is this and the third." But the thing about it is, your metabolism doesn't go to sleep. It still burns while you're sleeping.
Mhm.
So no, that doesn't mean go and have like 10 o'clock at night. You having a whole buffet of food and think, oh, because it's gonna make your metabolism work too hard, but it's because it's trying to burn up all of that you're going to sleep on. Me personally, if I'm doing a shake at night, I don't really put a time frame on it. It could be 8:30, 9 o'clock. I've even had a shake at 10 o'clock at night. That was my dinner. If I'm eating a meal, then I try not to eat a meal after 8.
Okay. And I guess the most important thing is the exercise. How often do you exercise a week, or kind of
Now that
your regimen?
I'm addicted to exercising right now, so it might not be the same for everybody else. But even with the Herbalife, we have amazing doctors on the Herbalife staff. And they tell us that if you can get at least 30 minutes of cardio in, because cardio is what helps you drop weight. Mm-hmm. Lifting weights is help you with tones and get tightened back up. So if you can get at least 30 minutes of cardio in 3 to 5 days a week, then you can see progress. Me, I work out. Well, I was working out 3 days a week, but my trainer has now put me on this 21-day challenge, so I work out every day. And that consists of rotating days with cardio, and the other days are heavy lifting and ab work.
Wow. Because I did look up the fact of how often you should work out, and Google said,
Okay, Google.
Google said you should do, like you said, 30 to 45 minutes at least 2 to 3 days a week. And that's what Google said. But I was thinking to myself, since it's the holidays and at E-Talk, we are real people with real issues.
Yes.
I thought of, it'd be cool if E-Talk did a challenge. And I was like, man, what kind of challenge could we do as a talk show that everybody could see the results from? So tonight, Sister Stallworth and Ella Stallworth, they wasn't able to be in with us tonight. Sister Hattie's getting ready to have that baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I know even my wife, she tells me, my body's just not the same since I've had these kids. And I always compliment my wife, and even Elder Stallworth, how he was saying the other week, he compliments his wife all the time. And I know Deacon Smith does it. Well, I think we should have a little challenge and see which couples between the 3 couples, who can drop the most weight.
During the holiday?
During the holiday?
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish the challenge. God, before I even got it out, everybody doing the holidays? What you mean?
Christmas, no.
Not doing just the holidays. We're gonna expand this. We're gonna say, let's say, how about April?
Oh, that's good.
We're gonna say in April. And we'll do like a routine, like, we'll say, hey, we want to remind y'all on our show, we're still doing the challenge, and we'll remind the public that we're going to do a challenge between the 3 couples. And what we'll do is we're all going to weigh in, and we're going to see what our weights is. And the couple that loses the most weight at the end, we'll do it that way. The couple that has the most weight loss at the end, we'll have a special surprise for them.
So
And we got it now. Here's the thing. We'll have to come up with what the surprise is going to be. And I think that would be a cool challenge to do since we're having nutrition go on this month. And I know my wife is giving me this look now like, I can't believe you're saying this because I didn't tell her. And I figured it would be a cool challenge to do for us to all, honestly, we should work out at least a walk or do something as far as nutrition, exercise, and actually monitoring what we eat somewhat.
right.
And I figured that would be a cool challenge for us to do. All in favor?
He got quiet.
You can hear a cricket dropping. Yeah, everybody got quiet. Well,
Well, I'm just looking around the room, you know. Y'all got kind of like, I'm gonna put my excuse out there. Advantage over me and my wife, you know, we've been, it's the age difference there.
Hey.
But you know, I'm always up for a challenge. You know, I seem like I do better with challenges. I guess being athletic, you know, I just do better. On my job, we have one where, you know, it's not that I even need the time, but it's like 5 hours.
Right. That's how we do on my job.
You get if you lose so much weight, you get 5 hours. Just you take, and we weigh in, and then after so many months, then you go and you weigh back, and if you drop that weight, then you get it. So I've been doing good with that by walking, doing break, and my lunchtime I just walk, and I do better with a challenge, seem like, than just doing it on my own.
Right.
We in. So now, by being a challenge like that, we in.
I don't know.
come on, Sister LaPrenda.
I'm trying.
I got you, Sue.
But then that means I gotta give up my popcorn.
Oh, let me
I gotta
tell
give
you.
her
Let me,
mine. I gotta-
Sister Tasha.
You got to modify it.
I
Sister
can't.
Smith, my wife has gotten addicted to smart
At least
food
it's healthy,
popcorn.
smart food.
She will go to the store, Target, Walmart, and she buys at least 6 bags of this popcorn.
How long does it take you to eat the 6 bags?
She don't eat the whole bag. She eats like half of the bag and then puts it in the thing because it doesn't have all of the caramel popcorns that she wants in it. So once it gets to a certain point, she don't eat no more. She goes and gets and opens up a new bag.
That makes no sense.
It got to have the mix of sweet and salty. If it's not if it is not, I just don't want
And-
the cheddar by itself.
And basically,
I have tried. But I always fall short.
It's okay.
But I'm
I
gonna
want to
get
know,
there.
do I have to, no solid food, it's just the shake.
No, you eat solid. Your 1 meal a day.
Just one
is the
time
solid.
a day. Ooh,
And your snacks, depending on what your snacks are, if you do fruits, stuff like that,
See, I've been on here one of these with a meal.
That's what you do to gain weight. that is the plan when you're trying to gain weight with Herbalife. You do a shake and your meal.
and a meal.
No, ma'am.
So what about everything else? You have like a pill?
This right here, I'm glad you asked. As the elder said, it's the holidays. And, everybody want to eat what they want to eat and however much they want to eat it. Herbalife said, we understand that that's what you want to do with your life. That's where this pill came in. It's called Thermobond. And what it is a fiber blend pill that it attaches itself to the carbs and the fat that's in the food that you should not have been eating.
I need 2 bottles.
And it allows you to healthily eliminate it. You take 1 pill before that meal. This is called Cheater's Delight. So you take that 1 pill.
Yeah, they're trying to cheat. Cheaters alive. She said, oh,
We
okay.
I see. We're gonna have to have. When we do this challenge, I see we're gonna have to have some guidelines. We're gonna only use. Everybody's gonna endorse the products here. That way we could keep it even across the board.
I think Pastor
But
has something he
I'm
wants
a-
to say. We have someone in the audience.
We have the pastor sitting in the audience. I'm gonna take the mic over to him.
I like the challenge, but I also want to add another maybe contest to this. I was listening to Sister Tasha when she was saying at her church they have something going on like the Biggest Loser, something like that. It'd be nice if y'all would get people to join in with $5, $10 into a pot, and the person or a couple that loses the most at the end of so many months, like you said, April, then they will win that pot.
Now we talking about motivation.
Motivation.
Oh,
The
now.
money
Okay.
will do it.
Well, it
Money
looks.
will motivate.
Money talks.
It looks like we're gonna have to change this now. I think
Challenge
we're
has been
going.
expanded.
Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna have to expand the challenge, and I think what we may do is like how we said, everybody would put into the pot, and we'll come up with like a $5 or $10 pot. Everybody put into the pot, and we could have say, instead of couples, we'll just say the person. And the person that has the most weight loss at the end of it wins the pot.
I gotta be a trainer. I gotta do something.
I can't.
So I think we'll look at starting that. And that's something we're going to actually, we'll put in the announcements at the church, and we'll start it starting this Sunday. And what we could do is we'll actually have, we're gonna have to bring in a scale, and everybody will weigh in
On the same scale.
on the same scale. We're gonna use one scale to weigh in, and
I have a special scale.
The one that does your body fat and all that.
It's broke. But it gives a reading though.
We ain't using no bro scale. We're gonna use accurate scaling.
yeah, I will go personally buy a brand new scale and bring it in, and everybody that wants to sign up, we will weigh them in, and we will start the contest starting this Sunday.
Are you gonna start the contest before the holidays?
Oh yeah,
We can't stop
You
before
should
the holiday.
start January.
Yeah, it's starting in January because I got some food I
Oh,
have to eat. I got some food.
To me, because honestly, if you start, and this is just my opinion, I bear correction. I feel if you would discourage people
If
to
you
start, if you say, because they'll feel like, oh well, I know I'm gonna lose anyway because I'm gonna eat for
I'm
Christmas.
gonna eat
I'm
for
gonna
Christmas.
eat for Thanksgiving.
okay. Well, I tell you what, we'll start in January.
There you go.
And that way it gives us enough time to try and trim down a little bit and cut back a little bit during the holidays.
No, not for the holidays. I want ham, turkey, greens. I want all the
Ham, green
beef,
tomatoes.
I was just telling Sister
You
Smith.
name it.
I was just telling Sister Smith I went and reserved my ham the other day for Thanksgiving. But I tell you what, we'll start in January, and everybody will weigh in, and we'll start putting it in the announcements, and we'll go until. Y'all think April is enough time from January
That's
to April?
normally the
Yes.
cycle for like the what is the not Biggest Loser? What do they call it? Scale back Alabama or whatever. That's usually the time frame from January to the end of April.
And
Okay.
you log it in, you have someone to log it in that way, when they start. And then at the end, that's what we do at work.
this is a great way for us to start off. And we have another person in the audience that wants to say something. Sister Doretha's here tonight. And I can't wait for us to get started on this. And let's see what question she has tonight.
Not a question, it's just a suggestion. I think you need to have check-in points, like weigh-ins maybe once a month. What y'all think?
Well, we
Just
do
to
at
keep
work.
people
You can always can
motivated.
come in and check it.
Right.
You know, you can
But
do
like
that, but
a-
they don't write that down to the end.
whole thing is the end result.
Yeah.
Right,
Right.
but you need like they did on The Biggest Loser. You have an official weigh-in, like it keep them focused and motivated. Like you wish you have.
I don't
Not-
want to. I want to
No.
win.
Exactly. I think that the
If you see how much weight other
that's
people
gonna
losing,
motivate
that's
you.
No, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like Deacon Smith was saying, like when we do it at our jobs, you can go in at any time, say, hey, let me get on this scale to see if I've gone up, if I've come down, or whatever. But the thing about it is, if you have it to where you are making them weigh in ever so often, and if their number is not moving, then they'll get discouraged because weight fluctuates. And you can come in and it might be a day that your body is holding on to excess water and you're going to be heavier than maybe when you first signed in. So then you don't be like, oh, I didn't gain all this weight. And it's just the way your body is set up at that point. So they tell us to stay away from the scale because the numbers will have you mentally blocking yourself from getting the results that you need, because sometimes it's not in the number that shows you your results.
Right.
Sometimes you are
Gaining
losing
muscle.
inches, gaining muscles. I judge by my clothes. I get in, I'm like, oh, okay, this thing got too big for me. That's how I judge I get on the scale, but I personally, when I do get on the scale and my number say something that I don't want it to say, I'm like, you know what? I ain't finna go work out today.
Well, I think what we could do is we'll do like a halfway point weigh-in for everybody.
Right.
Like we're going to start in January and say sometime in March, we could do like just a check-in where everybody could weigh in. And then we'll do the last weigh-in to see who wins. And that way, everybody will be kind of knowing, hey, you know what, I got to do a little extra work. Deacon Smith didn't actually drop a couple more pounds, so he might be at about 20 pounds, and I only lost 10 pounds.
Right.
So we could keep up, I think, that way. And yeah, you all will get more information if you want to join in on this. We could look at trying to put something, think on the website.
Yeah, sure. Also, as far as purchasing your products, where do they go to purchase your products?
You can one way you can inbox me and we can set something up, or you can go to my website, which is www.teolag.goherbalife.com, and it takes you directly to my website. And on there, once you get there, you can complete a free wellness profile, and it'll send me an email, let me know that you've completed the wellness profile, and I can look at that profile and tell you exactly how much protein you need, how many calories you need, what type of exercising you need in order to reach the goal that you have for yourself. And then once that comes, then we could talk about programs. Initially, I would suggest, because, these products are new to you, and, I don't want anybody to purchase something that's going to sit on a shelf. And I looked at her because she purchased Beauty Booster
Probably about 6 months ago?
for her hair and her skin, and she hasn't done it yet.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to start.
Anywho, so I suggest you try or start out with the 3-day trial package. And what you get with the 3-day trial package is 6 shakes. and you'll choose which one you want. You can either get the herbal tea concentrate, which is the tea blends, the herbal tea blends, to boost your metabolism and to give you energy, or you can choose the total control, which is a tablet which has the same ingredients as the herbal tea concentrate, but it also has an additional ingredient which gives you mental clarity, which is the NRG that helps you focus. So you would choose between which 3-day trial pack you'll get. You'll get coaching with your 3-day trial pack. You'll be entered into a group with other people who are doing the 3-day trial package, teaching you how to make your shakes and all the variety, the ways you could have your shake. After those 3 days, I'm confident that you'll like the shakes. But after those 3 days, then we'll talk about starting a full program. As you know, the number one thing that I get, and it's something about when you want to be healthy, it's so much more expensive than going out and eating fast food. And you like, why is it? It should be cheaper to try to eat healthy
And it's not.
versus
not.
trying to,
It
eat
is
bad.
not.
But it's really not. So when people say, oh, well, I would, but it's kind of expensive. We also have a program. It's like having a Sam's card. It's called a preferred member program. You'll pay a one-time fee, and with that one-time fee, you'll get all of your products 20% off. Every product that you purchase. So 20% off of this, 20% off of that, 20%. It's not just your total cart. It's every product. And the more you order, the more consistent you are with your nutrition program, the higher your discount goes.
But
So
what
you
if
can get
just
up
want
to
a one-time packet. What is the price? You just want to buy one complete package. You don't want to just continue with it and receive it. You just want to get one kit of everything.
So if you're saying like just one full program,
Yeah, you want you just want the shakes and the pills and everything. Just one kit of everything.
the pricing it's different. You have like I'm trying to think what they're called. It's an advanced program, an ultimate program, and a starter program. I can get you that information because with Herbalife, we're not allowed to put pricing on.
When you order and then you constantly be in it. I just want to have just maybe order one kit of it, and if I like it, I order another kit.
Right.
I just don't want to be, how you just constantly.
Right. It's not a it's not like how you like even with the preferred membership, it's nothing that you pay into every month or anything like that. You can stop taking the products anytime you want to stop taking the products. It's just you're able to get a discount on your products. But yeah, like you say, you have the basic starter program, which you will have your protein powders, and you'll get the herbal tea concentrate in that package. And then the packages, the higher they go up, like the ultimate and the advanced, you'll get more products
Oh, okay.
included with it.
Everything's mixed with water.
Yes.
Can kids, or as far as I have.
They can't take that.
Yes,
Um,
they can.
Oh, they
Yes,
can?
yes. I wanted to make sure because they do have special supplements for kids to take. So that was going to be my question. Can kids actually take this
Yes,
also?
kids actually love the shakes. Like
yeah,
they
'cause
come into the nutrition club. They come into the nutrition club and they want a shake because
Okay.
they taste really good. Like I said, me personally, I do work for the county, and I operate my satellite club on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So if anyone is interested in, trying the shakes, before you actually purchase the shakes or purchase a trial pack or anything like that, then you can contact me and we can, set that up. Maybe I'll get with Pastor and I might can come out to the fellowship hall and blend up some shakes.
And give us some samples.
Right. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the, and affordability, like I said, me and my wife, every time I go into like fruits and vegetables, stuff, it's expensive to
It
eat
is.
healthy. And the same thing, like I said, when you said the product, like I said, a lot of people get it and just can't afford it. You know, like I said, you get started with something and shake, and then you get disencouraged because
You can't
the
be
price- you're
consistent because
consistent
it's
with it.
the
Yeah, you're
price,
worrying about
right?
the price of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you know, that's something that
Me,
both of them.
and to be completely honest, like you said, this is a real show with real people with real issues. I too was one of those people who's like, I can't afford that. Like, I like the shakes. I'm gonna come in here and get my shake from you, and we're gonna be fine with that. But then I was going to the nutrition club, getting a shake or two every day. And you know, depending on what I wanted in my shake, and it was basically the same as if I was going to a fast food restaurant. And you know, like when you go, especially if you know with kids, and you go to Chick-fil-A or somewhere like that, you end up spending $25 or so just for one meal. And so when I did the calculations on what I was spending to eat out, even with going to get the shakes and going to eat other food, I was spending way more money than actually purchasing a program. Because when you purchase a program, you know, you spend that money right then, but this is a 30-day supply. So you got a meal of food for 30 days. So that's taking away going out and buying food or whatever because this is a meal. So when I looked at it that way, then I was like, okay, well that makes more sense. Yes.
And is that you saying meal like 30 days? That's three meals a day.
That's your
shakes a
two
day?
shakes.
2 shakes a day.
2 shakes a day.
2 shakes a day and your protein focused meal. Or if you don't want to do 2 shakes a day, you could do 1 shake a day and just make sure the 2 meals that you have are within the guidelines of, you know, make sure it has the amount of protein that you need, and stay within your calorie range. Because like I said, when you complete a wellness profile and you say, hey, this is how much I weigh, this is how tall I am, this is how active I am, and this is how much weight I want to lose. It's going to give me a report to say, okay, well, this person needs to stay within a 1,500 calorie diet, and they need to have this amount of protein in their day in order to be successful in reaching the goals that they want. So if you choose to do 1 shake a day, then you still need to make sure your 2 meals that you eat consist of the amount of protein that you need and stay within your calorie guideline.
Or you could just take a pill for you.
Well, this is only when you just cannot control yourself.
I gotta have the cheetah pill.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 bottles. 2.
This is only when you cannot control yourself, and you just have to have it.
I need a whole bottle of that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now. Need a whole bottle.
A myth.
So I
But-
walk in the store, Bluebell just be calling.
It be calling you.
I have to walk.
A lot of stuff you call. But you know what? I'm glad that we're actually having something like this because, I mean, I grew up in the church and to me, I don't think we talked about health and fitness enough in the church. You know, we was all about eating. You know,
Right, we had to have
you had your dinners.
Troops and everything.
Church
Yes.
plate.
Church plate,
Right.
fried fish plate, fried chicken plate, everything. And so this is good because I was just sitting here reading through some scriptures, and I just ran across one that says, you know, don't you know your body is the temple of God? And sometimes we think of defiling the body as just with smoking and drinking, but is it not defiling the body if you know you're not supposed to have certain things and you still intake them and you're harming your own body? And the Bible has already told us he wants us to prosper and be in good
Good
health.
health, even as our soul prospers.
Yes. So this is I like this. I'm glad we decided to do nutrition. This is something that everyone needs to look into, and I'm on board. It's going to be hard, but I'm on board.
Well,
Nothing beats a failure but a try.
that's right. Well, we thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to have Sister Tasha back with us again on our next show, and we're going to talk about kind of some more of her products, and then at the same time, we're going to add possibly maybe a trainer next time with us to give us some more information. If you have questions or anything that you want to ask, please send it in to us. Or if you're trying to get in touch with Sister Tasha and you're needing help to purchasing products, don't hesitate. Send us the message, and we'll make sure you get a hold of her and being able to get some shakes.
Yes.
And I can't wait to start. This is going to be a fun challenge.
It's gonna be fun.
And I look forward to everybody tuning in again to our next show. And we're going to end tonight on next time. We're going to have some other people here with us. And we're going to get into this nutrition thing so we could talk about more things about, like, I think that was a great thing that my wife said about a lot of the times we do think just defiling, people say, yeah, smoking, drinking and stuff like that, but you don't actually look at the fact of the doctor tell you, you know what, I need you to stop having fried food, but you know what, I got to get me some. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to sow a seed tonight. Heavenly Father, we thank you for all of the blessings that you're giving unto us. God, we ask you to bless each and every household that's watching us tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. We thank God. Amen.
Amen.
If you're joining us in person, please remain seated and our deacons will receive your offering. You can text to give by texting 84321 or download our church app and give directly from within the app. Or you can mail a gift to P.O. Box 180426, Mobile, Alabama 36618. Attention, ES Church. Also, you can give directly from our website. Just go to www.11stkojic.org. If you're joining us in person, please remain seated. You can text to give by texting 84321 or download our church app and give directly from within the app. Or you can mail a gift to P.O. Box 180426, Mobile, Alabama 36618. Attention, ES Church. Also, you can give directly from our website. Just go to www.11stkojic.org.